This man was buying food at a fast food restaurant when he suddenly became dizzy and fainted. A store employee immediately ran over to help and told everyone to quickly call 911. However, the store owner scolded Pam for giving free food to a dirty homeless man. Pam insisted that the man was not faking it because she recognized the signs exactly like her mother, who had diabetes. Fortunately, thanks to Pam's quick thinking, the man was temporarily out of danger. But she was fired by the store owner shortly after because Edwin thought that Pam not only helped the homeless man steal food from the restaurant, but also embarrassed him in front of the customers. Despite Pam's attempts to plead, because her situation was very difficult now, Edwin still coldly refused and slammed the door. A few days later at the fast food store, the man who fainted the day before returned with a fresh look, along with a polite outfit. Josh asked the staff about the girl who saved his life to find a way to repay him, and was extremely surprised to hear that Pam had been fired. Edwin saw that and immediately ran out and insulted Josh. He thought that Josh was just a scammer, even after throwing away the homeless clothes on his body. Josh quickly explained that he had gone out for a jog that day, and because his blood sugar was too low, he fainted. Then Josh took out his wallet to pay for the food the day before, but Edwin didn't care. Instead, he loudly cursed and chased Josh out of the store. Meanwhile, Pam was constantly rejected by companies when applying for jobs, even though she had a high degree and qualifications. It turned out that the recruiter had called Pam's former workplace, and Edwin had said that she had been fired for stealing. Despite Pam's attempts to explain, ironically, the recruiters did not believe her. When she returned home, Pam cried and was extremely miserable, because if she didn't find a job, she would have no money to support her daughter. Suddenly at that time, the doorbell rang, and when Pam ran out to open the door, it was Josh. He came here to thank his savior. Josh did some research on Pam and learned that she had an MBA and a master's degree in marketing, but he wondered why Pam had to work at a fast food restaurant. It turned out that Pam used to run a company with her husband, and the two of them lived very happily. Until one day Pam's husband was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and after her husband passed away, Pam fell into depression, leading to the company closing down just 3 months later. It took Pam a long time to recover from the shock. However, when the company closed and her savings were depleted due to treatment for depression, Pam was forced to find a job at a fast food restaurant. After listening to Pam's story, Josh gave her a business card and said, "If you come to this address at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, I will have an answer about your job situation." At 9 a.m. the next morning, Pam arrived at the address as scheduled and was extremely surprised to learn that Josh was the director of the largest marketing company in the state. Not only that, Josh wanted Pam to take on the position of copyright manager at the company because that was his way of repaying the person who saved his life.